Hey, good day, everybody. So, this is my first attempt at presenting my analysis through a video. So, let's see how it goes. So, just as a heads up, this video is being recorded in the afternoon on 24th of August. So, expect some kind of background noise as there is some construction happening near my house. I would also attempt to record other videos during the night, which can be relatively quieter. Okay, so let's get back to the analysis. I choose to analyze Nifty 50 with respect to SPX as my first video, which makes sense in certain ways. Okay, so in this chart, there are three parts in this chart. So the first part, the top part, is actually the price chart by itself. The middle part is the absolute momentum indicator, and the last one at the bottom is the relative momentum indicator. So, by the way, this absolute momentum and relative momentum indicators are proprietary to Invest in 10, has been developed in house using TradingView Pine scripts. So, in order to know more details about the same, please follow me on Invest in 10 Twitter or X, or you could also visit my website investin10.in. Okay. So let's see this absolute momentum indicator, right? So this indicator is very useful to analyze the trend of an underlying symbol by itself. It will tell you whether the trend is continuing or we are seeing some kind of change in trend. Are we in a bullish phase? Are we in a bearish phase? I found it very useful. Let's say you want to short a particular stock or the entire market, right? So it will tell you where and when you should do that, right? So in order to help you identify the places where the market was weak, I have this orange vertical lines which will tell you when actually it would have been making sense to short the market, right? So I would also like to tell you that the quantum of correction is not great, in the sense the time duration for of the correction and also the percentage drop in the market is not so great for bears. So I'm not sure how much you can earn by being a bear in this kind of a market, right? So you can also see the correction in the COVID time period and how absolute and relative momentum charts were looking like at that particular point of time. Okay, so that being the case, let us look at relative momentum. So, as the name itself suggests, there is a concept of relativity here. That is, we would, in this chart, we can easily see how relatively strong SPX or rather Nifty is with respect to SPX. So this is more of a means when you're comparing Nifty against SPX, it's more like how you can diversify your assets across different global markets. So in this case, how you can diversify your assets across India and the US. So if Nifty is strengthening with respect to SPX, so in the time duration between 20th August 2013 to 27th February 2015, it would have made sense to be invested in Nifty in Indian market rather than the US market. But let's say if you take the duration between 2019 to 2020, before the COVID fall, it would have made sense to be invested in SPX or rather the US market, right? So that out of the way, this gives a clear indication of diversifying across the markets. So that's more like it. But as you can see later when I make other videos, I use the relativity in a different context. in the sense I analyze the stocks within the Indian market by keeping the base index or the relative index as Nifty. So we will see videos for that later. So in this chart, let us try and zoom in to a yearly time frame, or rather to a year worth of chart, so that we can see how we are going to do in the near future, in the few weeks that will come. So we can see that by around 14th of August, we slipped from the trend which was beautifully formed from June, July onwards. So this is indicating that Nifty outperformance with respect to SPX might not continue in the same way. That we have to be a little careful. But if you look at the absolute momentum, we are still doing pretty okay. So it's still not the time for bearish players to enter and start making money by shorting the market. I don't think that's the case. But we might also be headed to a phase wherein Nifty will not carry on outperforming the SPX. So that's all this relative momentum tells us. Okay. So thank you guys. Thank you for tuning on to this video. We'll try to make more such videos in the future and see how it goes. Thanks a lot.